Welcome filmmakers, fans, and friends to Indie Cinema Showcase, your #1 source for filmmaking, conventions, and everything in between. I'm Christina Carmona.
And I'm Jeremy Carpenter. Together we'll be bringing you the best and brightest that Florida has to offer with focus on Central Florida.
In today's episode, we'll be speaking with actor and producer Michael R. Kessler and checking out his new film, Distancia.
We will also revisit some of our past events and then check out what films you should see before you die.
All right, let's get things started with today's Show Us Your Shorts film. An estranged father separated by distance and years of missed calls roams the city in search of a connection with a daughter he never truly knew. This film is directed by Melvin Aldez.
Hey, Dad. Guess what? I'll finally be able to visit you. Oh, can you imagine? From Puerto Rico to the Big Apple, the center of the universe. Are you ready to walk? And walk? And walk and walk and walk. I don't think you'll be able to handle it. Well, I am. I'm ready. And I've been slowly saving, so I can't wait. I get the feeling that the city and I will get along perfectly. If we could go to that bagel place you told me in Brooklyn. You know, the one that you can go at 4 a.m. and the bagels are still fresh and warm. So, since we decided to celebrate all of the holidays that we've missed, can we please have an orange duck? You know, like in the movies, It's a Wonderful Christmas Story. Oh my God, I've been watching it every single year. I know it sounds lame, but I was wondering if we could go to Times Square. I've always wanted to go to that huge Toys R Us. Or maybe we can watch a musical. Or a show, I don't know. Oh my God, we definitely have to try those big sandwiches. You know, the one that's have like a pound of meat between 2 slices of bread. Oh, I know. I'm just so excited to finally see you. I was watching a movie about New York. I didn't know you can walk on the Brooklyn Bridge. I thought it was only accessible by cars. I don't know. Either way, you know what I'm asking. Oops. The nurse just walking. Gotta go. Bye.
Hola, Pa. Nada, estaba escribiendo alguito y quiero enseñártelo. I hope you like it. Here it goes. En la distancia yo te escucho, te siento cerca de mí. En la distancia yo te abrazo, te beso en mi dormir.
Hey. because I missed you again. I've been looking forward to getting to the Ferris wheel. No, the one. Las fiestas patronales are not as good. You can't really see the entire town. I imagine you can see the entire city illuminated. I've been thinking of visiting those places. You there with me. And it must be magical.
Este asunto no existe el fin, porque la vida no es solo respirar. En tu sonrisa hay vitalidad.
Our next guest has nearly 20 years in the film industry and has built an impressive list of credits and accolades. He is a classically trained actor under Gary Imhoff, who taught at the Beverly Hills Playhouse under Milton Kessler, and also studied improv at Second City. Known for his eye for sensibility and an instinct to uncover the demented and bizarre. So, for today's Industry Insight, we sit down with Michael R. Kessler.
Hey guys, today I am in the studio with co-owner of Bad Monkey Pictures, Michael Kessler. Michael,
Hello.
welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right, so you drove 100 miles to be here.
I did. I drove 101.5 miles to be here this morning. It took me 2.5 hours to get here.
We appreciate
I
it.
ended up in the convention center underground, being chased by forklifts and chased out by security, and then I
That
made
sounds
my
like
way
your
around.
next movie.
It does. It was part of it. I was researching.
Right, right. So tell us a little bit about your journey. I know you were an actor first, correct?
I was. I started acting about 17 or 18 years ago, and after that, you start auditioning for these things that you hate, and you start going through that process of just crap, like just going through these auditions, getting these small little parts, trying to be a day player, and going through these things, and then I started realizing that writing my own things or creating my own work started working better. So I started directing pieces, and this was mostly on stage or in class, and then I started coaching and I started substitute teaching as well. And then I started realizing how much I actually loved directing more.
Yeah.
And so everything I did, I acted to direct, I wrote to direct, I produced to direct, because nobody would give me a chance to direct.
Right.
When you haven't directed anything, no one's gonna let you sit on step.
Exactly.
On set. And so I just started creating my own stuff. And it's better. It's a longer journey, or at least it was for me,
Right,
to
right.
get where I'm at. But I don't have to do things that I don't want to.
That's
So,
beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. And you think having all of that has made you a better filmmaker? I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. I
Right.
feel that every director should get into a class, should act,
That.
should improv or do anything, because my communication with my actors is much different. We were taught, at least I was taught, the way that I was taught to act was to self-direct.
Right.
Because 90% of the time you're gonna get on set and someone's gonna tell you to stand there and to look up, or to move here. And you're gonna work on your blocking and things like that, but there's not a lot of rehearsal times. There's not a lot of people getting out from a monitor and stepping in
Right.
and holding the actor's hand. And I love that journey. I
Yeah.
love watching the growth, because I did teach, I did coach, and I still do. And to watch someone grow and get it and have them to look to you and to be right there with them is just, it's just the best.
That's a great thing.
My favorite part of it is
I could
is the
see that
connection.
sparkle when you talk about it.
Yeah.
Now, Bad Monkey Pictures. I just, we talked about this a little
Straight
bit
myself.
before we started. We started filming. I've got Bad Kitty Films, Bad
Yes.
Monkey. That just sounds like something.
It does.
Something in the future.
Yes, a
But
couple
any-
of bad animals.
and there is a Bad Chickens. That
There is.
exists. So I think we all just need to come
Need
together.
to find
and
them
just-
together to find all the bads.
Right,
and
find
put them in
all
one
the
place.
bads. Now, what is the vision behind your company?
We make beautifully weird shit. That's our tagline. I mean, if you go to our YouTube channel, we're everywhere. We're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Instagram, and what it is I am not classically trained as far as film school. I didn't go to film school. I'm
Right.
self-taught in everything I've done. And my business partner, Melvin Audaz, he did go to film school. So he's classically trained, and he comes from studying a lot of film, old classics, and beauty. And I've been told I'm demented a little bit. My mind kind of thinks. I look at things, unfortunately, in a way where, I mean, if I look at my cat, I say, what's the point? Because she's gonna die one day. You know, so I have this twisted
Okay.
thing, and I try to take human situation and intensify and bring it to a level of dark comedy
Right.
that lets people realize what they're doing is stupid.
And what draws you to that?
I don't know. Birth defect. I don't know what exactly draws me to it, but I've
Okay.
always been fascinated. I love Lynch. I love Yorgos. I love Ari Aster. I have a knack for taking psychological horror and making it funny or satirical. The Substance is right up my alley. Lynch
Love that.
was. I don't get affected when a lot of people pass, but when Lynch passed the other day, it affected me hard. And like that's
Yes.
somebody who's definitely been a part of my creative process and the way that I approach a lot of things. I thought one day I would meet him, but you know, I will, but not yet. You
Not
know?
yet, not yet.
And so I love it. I love the strange and deranged, and it's much easier to put something on film, and so people understand what's actually going inside of your head.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
I make what I want and I like, and that's why I started this,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just fascinating. I love to sit in a room and laugh with people with things that you're not supposed to laugh at. And-
You're the type of person that makes that easier, though. So
Yeah.
it's not. I wouldn't look at it as like a demented thing. I think, you know
Well,
what?
I'm okay. I'm beautifully
Yeah.
weird. I know I'm weird, but
I
I'm a
love
fun
that.
weird. Like
Yeah.
fun, like not psychotic, like maybe borderline. and I like that. And then my business partner Melvin's able to bring. I've never been in. Not never. I'm not going to say that. But I'm able to. I've been told that I talk with this emotional jazz, and he's able to take things that are inside of my head and help me and put it on camera or put it on a television or
Like on
whatever the
a
hell
pretty
we're
like
doing
vision
now.
board. I get it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, before we close this up, what do you have going on next? What's
So on
Bad
the way
Monkey Pictures
here,
doing?
I was actually on the phone with Weston Mandel. He's the person who does our scoring, he does our sound design, and then we were finishing up a film. It's called The Well Spouse. It's about a woman who is married to a taxidermist, and she's kind of his muse, but she abuses him. I relate this to something that went early on for me, how I went through an emotionally and physically abusive relationship, and how people don't leave. And so I'm trying to heighten this, not to teach anyone a lesson, but to show people how ridiculous it is. There's no lessons to be learned, but it is ridiculous why people don't leave sometimes. And this
Yes.
person won't leave. She's being burned. She's being told she's trash, and she ends up. He's never impressed with her work, and so she turns him into a taxidermy. So that's the
Okay.
short. We just finished the proof of concept. We're going for funding next. It's going to go on the festival route. It's to date, it's the most beautiful thing that I've ever made. Some of the people that we work with, maybe not, but am I supposed to swear? Okay.
no?
No.
Yeah.
That's every other word out of my mouth is that, but we'll
okay.
stop that for now.
There you go.
Okay, so I caught myself. That's you made me not do that. So it's beautiful. It's visually beautiful. It creates anxiety the entire time you're watching it. It has a very A24 feel to it. It's beautiful.
Well, I certainly look forward to seeing your work. I want to see more of it.
I will. I'll send you some stuff after this.
Yeah, I love it. And then we'll
everything.
chat. We'll chat about Bad Monkey, Bad Kitty,
Yeah,
all of that.
that'll
Where
be
can
sick.
we find information about
Anywhere.
you?
Anywhere. I mean, you look at my name, Michael Robert Kessler, is the first 3 pages of Google. You can look up Bad Monkey Pictures. It's the next 2 pages. You can find us on YouTube. You can see a lot of the things. We make a lot of things between the things that we're being paid. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I
Everywhere.
post daily. Yeah, I post.
Awesome.
We make reels in between that fit our goals to make sure that we're getting better every time we go out.
I love that. It was great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned because there's more to come. Want to be a guest on the show, promote your project, or have your film featured? Visit our website at indiecinemashowcase.com. You can also catch past episodes while you're there.
And don't forget, you can also support the show by following us on our socials. Facebook at ICS TV and on Instagram and X as well at ICS TV Show. And if you'd like to reach out to us directly, shoot us an email at icstv@yahoo.com.
ICS Fun Fact. Michael Myers' creepy mask from Halloween has a surprising origin. It started as a $1.98 William Shatner mask. The production team painted it white and widened the eye holes to create that haunting look. And the best part, Shatner later wore it as a mask for Halloween. Welcome back. Now it's time for our segment we like to call On Location with ICS. In this episode, we visit the Orlando premiere of David Sarkoos's new film, The Uncivil War America Divided. On a beautiful June summer's day, ICS returns to Enzian Theater for the Orlando feature film premiere of The Uncivil War America Divided. Set in 2020, the film focuses on two friends and the divide in the nation caused by the death of George Floyd. After the film, we sat down and spoke with writer, producer, and actor David Siracusa to find out what was the inspiration in writing The Uncivil War America Divided.
My name is David Siracusa, and I was the writer, producer, and lead actor in the film The Uncivil War America Divided. And the film it's kind of a dramedy. It follows the lives of Tom and Byron, two best friends. One's white and one's black. And it's the summer of 2020, and it's just everything that we all went through as a nation during that time. And it's funny because even now looking back at it, it's like, wow, I can't believe some of the stuff that we went through. I forgot about this, or I forgot about this. I've watched the movie a bunch of times now, and as I watch it, I think, man, it feels like that was a lifetime ago. And it wasn't. It was 4 years ago, and yet it feels like a whole nother world. Like it happened to somebody else. And I thought it's important because in today's world, I don't feel like anybody's talking to each other anymore. It feels like everyone's just screaming at each other, and social media has just put such a wall between everybody that whether it's black, white, or Republican, Democrat, or whatever it is, man, woman, it feels like everybody's fighting with each other. And I wanted to take a funny yet dramatic look at that. A lot of the movie comes from my real life. Drinking the Diet Cokes, drinking the pina coladas, playing basketball. It's me, and I thought, yeah, that's kind of what a lot of people want to see. They want to see the realism of what did people experience at that time. And so yeah, there's a buddy of mine that I play basketball with, and he's black, and we had these conversations, and we talk about things. What do you think about what happened with George Floyd? What do you think is going to happen with that cop? And and back and forth, and we talk about it. And the thing was, we could have rational discussions, but it felt like the people around us couldn't be a part of that. It felt like as soon as it went outward from us, everybody else was screaming and yelling and wanted to get angry. And we thought, why? Why can't we just talk about this? And I think that's where the movie idea came from. We shot it all locally in Florida. It was all Pinellas, Pasco, and Hillsborough. And I really wanted that. I wanted to shoot here because I want to bring more films to Florida. I want to see more activity here because I'm not going to LA to pursue my dreams. I retired and I wanted to do something fun, and I want to do it in Florida. So we shot it all in Florida, and I think that's important. And we only had to push back filming by 1 week, which I think is insane. 3 weeks to shooting. We pushed 1 week, and then we started shooting on Halloween, and we got it done. 18 days straight through. We took off 1 day, 2 days total, and we just It was unbelievable. I was actually on set all 18 days. You can go to the Uncivil War America Divided.com. That has all of our movie times, where it's showing. We're still showing in Fort Lauderdale, in Tampa, in Zephyr Hills. We're going to be in Georgia. Bronson Taylor is from Georgia, the other co-star who's fantastic in the movie. He's awesome. And he's going to be doing a couple in Georgia and maybe even one in Texas. So we're trying to get it out there. And hopefully we're going to be streaming soon. But go to the UncivilWarAmericaDivided.com and check us out.
For our final segment, here's a film we think you should see before you die. This week's pick, Bowfinger, another personal favorite, released in 1999 and directed by Frank Oz. It stars Steve Martin, who also wrote the film, and Eddie Murphy in not one, but two hilarious roles. The story follows a struggling filmmaker who secretly shoots a movie starring an A-lister who doesn't even know he's in it. Bowfinger is rated PG-13, and it's our must-see movie we think you should see before you die.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of ICS. We want to thank Michael R. Kessler for sitting down with me and David Siracusa for inviting us to his new film premiere.
I didn't get to go to any of these things.
I'm telling you, next time.
It's always next time. But anyways, we hope you learned something new, saw something that you loved, or got inspired to get off your couch and go make a movie of your own. Who knows? It might be good enough for us to screen on the next Indie Cinema Showcase.
Don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook at ICS TV, Instagram at ICS TV Show, and YouTube at Indie Cinema Showcase.
And if you want a chance to have your work, event, convention, or film festival featured on ICS, send us an email at icstv@yahoo.com.
Until then, the set is closed, and as they say in the movie business, that's a wrap.
See you next time. And I still want to go.